Welcome to the Fundamentals of Electrical Engineering 1 textbook, written by Dr. Don Johnson. This textbook is open source and freely available for anyone's use, and we want to recognize and appreciate the efforts he has made to make this information freely available. Attribution and source information can be found below. If you prefer a hard copy version, this textbook is also available on Amazon.com. We're integrating this open source textbook into the CircuitBread platform in an effort to create a great online user experience for learners with additional features like lightning-fast page turning, content highlighting, bookmarking, glossaries, note-taking, and more. As a brief overview, this textbook covers 5 different topics and is fairly systems-oriented, looking at all of the different aspects of electrical engineering through the lens of how things work together as a system. After a brief introduction in Chapter 1, Chapter 2 dives into signals and systems, where you can learn about inputs and outputs, or signals, that go into a system, whether that's an analog or digital system. With the foundation of how systems affect their inputs and give us a usable output, we transition into analog signal processing in Chapter 3, which is basically circuits and electronics, learning the foundation of how electrical systems work. Chapter 4 covers frequency domain topics, talking about how signals of different frequencies are analyzed and how they are affected by systems. Next, Chapter 5 moves on to digital signal processing, where we move away from analog circuits and start learning about how to sample analog signals, digitize them, and manipulate them. Finally, Chapter 6 finishes on the topic of information communication, covering both theory and practical applications of how to best transmit signals from one point to another. Electrical engineering is very wide in scope. Each chapter in this book should be understood in order to get a holistic view of electrical engineering and electronics. But you could spend your entire career going deep into just one portion of one topic in these chapters. We hope that you find this material useful and that our tools will help you better learn these topics provided by Dr. Johnson.